Seniors, do your knees hurt when you stand up? These nuts may be the silent cure or the hidden cause. Dear friends, take a few seconds and ask yourself, do you often feel pain or stiffness in your knees every time you stand up after sitting for a while? Or do your joints, especially in the hips, knees, or fingers, feel less flexible when the weather changes? If the answer is yes, you are not alone. Today, we will explore a topic that is very familiar but often overlooked: nuts. There are certain types of nuts that contain natural anti-inflammatory compounds, which may help relieve joint pain without the need for medication. However, some seemingly harmless nuts could actually be contributing to hidden inflammation, making your joints weaker over time. Everything will be shared in this video, along with a true story from a senior who improved her mobility significantly after just a few months of changing how she eats nuts. Please do not skip this video, because a small change in your daily eating habits could lead to a big breakthrough in your journey to care for your joints. Almonds. Let's begin this journey with a small but incredibly powerful nut, often called the bone and joint companion by many nutritionists, the almond. Despite its simple appearance, each almond holds a treasure of nutrients that few people expect. In just 100 grams of almonds, there are more than 260 milligrams of calcium, equivalent to a glass of milk, but without the bloating or indigestion that dairy products often cause in older adults. This is especially beneficial for those over 60 who frequently experience osteoporosis or knee pain. Not only are almonds rich in calcium, but they also provide a large amount of magnesium, a mineral that acts as a guide for calcium, directing it to the right places in the body, the teeth, and bones. Without magnesium, calcium can easily build up in blood vessels instead of being deposited in bones, leading to hardened arteries and high blood pressure. The combination of calcium and magnesium in almonds not only strengthens bones but also softens blood vessel walls, improving blood flow to the joints areas that often become swollen and painful when inflammation occurs. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, just 3 to 6 months of adequate calcium and magnesium intake led to significant improvements in bone density among women over 60. This shows that regularly consuming almonds is not just a simple way to add nutrients, but also a practical strategy that delivers measurable results through improved health indicators. In addition, almonds are a high-quality source of plant-based protein, offering nearly 21 grams of protein per 100 grams. Protein is a key factor in maintaining muscle mass, which becomes increasingly important as we age and naturally begin to lose muscle, a condition known as sarcopenia. Muscle loss means loss of strength, making it more difficult to stand up, stay balanced, or even perform simple tasks like holding objects. Moreover, the unsaturated fats in almonds have anti-inflammatory effects that help improve blood flow to the joints, thereby reducing swelling and pain. Almonds also contain vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects muscle and nerve cells from damage caused by free radicals. For seniors, especially those who frequently experience numbness, slow reflexes, or forgetfulness, vitamin E in almonds may act as a shield for the nervous system and support better memory. Interestingly, the thin brown skin of almonds is rich in flavonoids, which help reduce inflammation in blood vessels and improve arterial elasticity. As a result, blood circulates more efficiently to the limbs, reducing cold hands and feet or stiff joints during cold weather. Almonds are also beneficial for the digestive system. The soluble fiber in almonds improves bowel movements and helps relieve constipation, a common issue among older adults. When the digestive system functions smoothly, the body absorbs minerals more efficiently, helping to maintain overall joint and muscle health. You can easily add almonds to your daily meals in many simple ways. Eat 10 to 15 raw almonds each morning, add them to oatmeal, grind them into flour for baking, or spread almond butter on whole grain bread. However, always choose unsalted and unsweetened varieties to avoid raising blood pressure or placing extra strain on the liver. One person who adopted this habit is Miss Linda, a 68-year-old retired teacher living in California. She began eating almonds with oatmeal every morning after her daughter suggested it. After 3 months, she not only noticed reduced joint pain but also saw significant improvement in her bone density test results. Ms. Linda's story is not unique. Many other seniors have also noticed positive changes simply by adding a handful of almonds to their breakfast. And if you are wondering where to start, then one handful of almonds a day could be your gentle but effective first step in caring for your joints and improving your mobility. 2. Walnuts. If almonds are like the foundation builders for strong bones, then walnuts are the protectors of nervous system flexibility and joint mobility. Interestingly, the shape of a walnut closely resembles the human brain, as if nature is quietly signaling that this nut was made to nourish memory, reflexes, and coordination, all of which are crucial for maintaining stability and reducing pain as we age. Walnuts are rich in plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA alpha-linolenic acid. According to data from the Harvard School of Public Health, just 28 grams of walnuts provide about 2.5 grams of ALA. This is a significant amount compared to the daily recommended intake for older adults. ALA helps improve the flexibility of nerve cell membranes, allowing signals to travel smoothly between brain cells and motor neurons. For those who often suffer from joint stiffness in the morning or have difficulty moving when changing positions, maintaining stable nerve signals is extremely important. Beyond that, walnuts contain a high amount of polyphenols, a group of antioxidants that can cross the blood-brain barrier and directly protect nerve cells from free radical damage, according to a study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging. Older adults who regularly consumed walnuts scored significantly higher on tests for short-term memory, reaction speed, and decision-making ability compared to those who did not eat them. These results show that the benefits extend beyond brain health and are closely linked to movement control and fall prevention. Another factor that makes walnuts a powerful ally for joint health is the presence of arginine, an amino acid found in walnuts. Arginine helps the body produce nitric oxide, which relaxes blood vessels and improves blood circulation to muscle groups and joint tissues. When circulation improves, oxygen and nutrients are delivered more effectively to the joints, helping to relieve pain, reduce inflammation, and support cartilage regeneration. This is particularly important for seniors, who often suffer from poor blood flow due to hardened or narrowed arteries. One more bonus of walnuts is their melatonin content, a natural hormone that regulates sleep. Deep and adequate sleep not only helps the body repair damaged muscle tissue, but also reduces inflammation, which is one of the main causes of chronic joint pain. For many seniors who struggle with insomnia, waking up in the middle of the night, or difficulty falling back asleep, consuming a small amount of walnuts in the evening can naturally improve sleep quality without the need for medication. The story of Mr. Thomas, a 73-year-old retired engineer in Boston, is a vivid example of this benefit. He used to suffer from rapid memory decline, frequently forgot his wallet and keys, and felt disoriented when waking up. However, after adopting the habit of eating 3 to 4 walnuts each morning and combining it with light walking, he began to feel more alert. He shared that now he can help his grandson with math every afternoon without forgetting what they were doing, and his lower back pain has also eased. A small change, but the result was a major improvement in both physical and mental well-being. If you are not familiar with the rich taste of walnuts, you can lightly roast them on low heat to enhance their aroma and reduce the natural bitterness. You can also mix them with unsweetened yogurt, sprinkle them on green salads, or crush them into a sauce for whole grain bread. Just remember to choose whole, unroasted walnuts with no added salt or sugar to preserve their full nutritional value and avoid raising blood pressure or blood sugar. With just 3 to 4 walnuts per day, this nut can become an essential part of your routine to care for your brain, maintain muscle strength, and relieve joint pain in a natural and sustainable way. 3. Pistachios. In the journey to find nuts that not only help relieve joint pain, but also improve overall health for seniors, pistachios are a name that cannot be overlooked. With their bright green color tinged with a touch of reddish purple and a naturally split shell, pistachios are not only visually appealing, but also bring a light and joyful feeling each time they are eaten. More importantly, behind this pleasant appearance lies a nutritional combination that supports joints, improves circulation, and helps maintain agility in the hands and feet as we age. In every 100 grams of pistachios, there are about 125 milligrams of potassium, an essential mineral that helps regulate blood pressure, relax constricted blood vessels, and support blood flow to distant areas such as the feet, knees, and elbows. As we get older, blood vessels often become stiff, leading to poor circulation, swelling, and numbness in the limbs. Getting potassium naturally through foods like pistachios helps the body ease these symptoms and also prevents high blood pressure, which indirectly worsens joint pain by limiting blood flow to cartilage tissue. Pistachios also contain powerful antioxidants such as lutein and zeaxanthin. These two nutrients are commonly known for eye protection, but few realize they also play an important role in maintaining muscle flexibility and balance. Lutein not only helps prevent age-related macular degeneration, but also stabilizes the sensory nervous system, which is essential for balance while walking, standing up, or bending down. For seniors who frequently feel unsteady, disoriented, or are prone to tripping, lutein in pistachios serves as a quiet but effective helper. Another unique benefit of pistachios lies in how they are eaten. Each nut must be shelled before being eaten. While this may sound simple, this act serves as a subtle form of hand and finger muscle exercise and motor coordination. The gentle force needed to open the shell and the hand-eye coordination involved in retrieving the nut help regulate how much is consumed, while also improving fine motor control. This is a skill that often declines quickly with age, especially in those who show signs of hand tremors, slow reflexes, or finger joint pain. Additionally, pistachios contain a balanced amount of protein and monounsaturated fats, two elements that help maintain muscle mass and reduce inflammatory responses inside the joints. When eaten regularly and in appropriate amounts, pistachios help support muscle recovery after light activity and maintain the strength needed for daily tasks such as getting up from a chair, carrying light objects, or walking. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition showed that older adults who ate pistachios consistently for 12 weeks had higher energy levels and a more positive mood compared to those who did not consume them. This is not only due to nutrition but also relates to emotional factors. The vibrant colors and mildly sweet flavor of pistachios provide a sense of satisfaction, which helps improve appetite and mental outlook. For seniors dealing with poor appetite, sleeplessness, or frequent fatigue, pistachios can offer a warm and relaxing experience. A sweet example comes from Mrs. Porcell Lords, age 68, who shared her story during a health group meeting. She said that she first chose pistachios simply because their bright colors made her feel cheerful. But after 2 months of eating pistachios daily as a mid-morning snack, her blood pressure became more stable, she felt more energetic each morning, and her overall mood improved noticeably. Now, she always carries a small bag of pistachios in her purse, so she can enjoy a few anytime during the day and feel that small sense of calm and joy. To get the most benefit from pistachios, you should choose unsalted and unsweetened types. The ideal daily amount is about 30 grams, which is roughly 40 to 45 nuts. You can enjoy them as a snack, mix them into green salads, or eat them with fresh fruit after meals. Remember, eating slowly and savoring each pistachio is not only good for your health, but also helps calm your mind and bring peace to your day. After learning about 3 types of nuts that are good for health, we will start with the type of nuts that the elderly should avoid if they want to reduce joint pain and maintain mobility. 1. Peanuts. You might be surprised to learn that the most commonly consumed nut in many households, peanuts, could actually be one of the hidden culprits behind joint pain. It may worsen inflammation and make walking more difficult over time. With their low cost, easy preparation, long shelf life, and frequent appearance in meals, peanuts are often seen by seniors as a healthy choice, but the reality is more complicated. First, it's important to understand that peanuts are not technically nuts, botanically speaking. They belong to the legume family and grow underground. This makes peanuts especially prone to mold contamination, particularly from a type of fungus that produces aflatoxins. Aflatoxins are toxins that the International Agency for Research on Cancer classifies as highly carcinogenic. These toxins not only damage the liver, but also weaken the immune system and accelerate cellular aging, all of which increase the burden on bones and joints, especially in older adults. Even more concerning is that after the age of 60, the body begins to lose its natural detoxification efficiency. The liver and kidneys do not function as smoothly as they once did, making it easier for toxins like aflatoxins to build up in the body over time. This leads to prolonged inflammation in cartilage tissue, directly affecting areas such as the knees, hips, fingers, and other joints that often bear the body's weight. Moreover, Peanuts are high in omega-6 fatty acids, although omega-6 is an essential nutrient. Consuming too much of it without balancing it with omega-3 can lead to chronic inflammation. When the ratio of omega-6 is too high, inflammatory responses become stronger and longer lasting, damaging cartilage and making joints stiff and persistently painful. That is why many people, even those without severe arthritis, still feel discomfort when climbing stairs, turning their bodies, or getting out of bed in the morning. Another point that requires special attention is the vitamin K content in peanuts. Vitamin K can interact with blood-thinning medications, which are commonly prescribed to seniors for managing heart conditions or preventing strokes. This interaction may reduce the effectiveness of these drugs, leading to issues such as abnormal blood clotting or uncontrolled bleeding, both of which are dangerous for overall health and especially risky for joints already experiencing inflammation. Some people believe that switching from whole peanuts to peanut butter is a safer option. However, most commercial peanut butters contain hydrogenated oils, refined sugar, and added salt ingredients that can raise blood pressure, thicken artery walls, and negatively affect memory and concentration. One spoonful of peanut butter might not seem harmful, but if consumed daily, the accumulated trans fats and additives can harm the liver, heart, joints, and nervous system. The effects of peanuts are not limited to the liver or joints. They can also lead to more serious consequences, such as increasing the likelihood of needing a wheelchair, extended hospital stays, or even losing the ability to live independently if chronic joint pain and inflammation are not managed properly. So if you currently eat peanuts daily, now is the time to stop and reconsider whether this habit is helping to nourish your body or silently causing it harm. Not everything familiar is healthy, and not all nuts are suitable for aging. Sometimes, a small change like switching to almonds, pistachios, or walnuts can make a big difference in your quality of life. 2. Cashews. While peanuts are often loved for their availability and convenience, cashews are typically seen as a luxurious treat, attractive with their smooth surface, mildly sweet and creamy taste, and soft, easy-to-chew texture. Because of this, many seniors choose cashews as a regular snack or as an ingredient in baked goods, stir-fried dishes, or even as a meat substitute. However, few people realize that this seemingly harmless nut may actually be a hidden cause of weaker bones, a higher risk of falling, and even kidney damage if consumed incorrectly or too often. One of the most concerning elements in cashews is their natural oxalate content. Oxalate is a compound that binds with calcium in the digestive tract and prevents the body from absorbing it into the bones. When too much oxalate is consumed and not eliminated properly, calcium is excreted through urine instead of reaching essential areas like bones, teeth, and joints. As a result, people who frequently eat cashews, especially older adults, may face a higher risk of developing osteoporosis because the calcium their bones need is gradually depleted over time. Joints that bear weight, such as the knees, wrists, ankles, and hips, may become weaker and more vulnerable, even from minor injuries. For seniors, what may seem like a simple fall can lead to fractures, loss of mobility, or a long recovery period seriously affecting their quality of life and independence. Beyond the skeletal system, oxalates in cashews can also accumulate in the kidneys and form kidney stones, one of the most painful and troublesome conditions many seniors face. As the body's excretory system weakens with age, its ability to eliminate oxalates effectively declines, leading to the buildup of sharp crystals inside the kidneys. These crystals not only cause pain during urination, but also damage kidney tissue, reduce filtration efficiency, and can eventually lead to long-term kidney dysfunction. Another reason cashews may not be suitable for older adults is their high glycemic index, which is much higher than that of many other nuts. This means cashews can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar levels after eating, especially when consumed in large quantities at once. For people with diabetes or prediabetes conditions, very common among those over 60, this sudden rise in blood sugar can damage tiny blood vessels, especially in the feet, leading to foot ulcers, slow healing wounds, and even tissue death in some cases. This can result in serious complications such as infections that require surgery or even amputation. That's not all. Many older adults also experience dry mouth, weak teeth, or difficulty swallowing. Cashews, with their chewy, sticky texture, can accidentally become a choking hazard if eaten too quickly, not chewed thoroughly, or if there is not enough saliva to help them slide down the throat. Even a small piece stuck in the throat can cause violent coughing, choking, or worse, aspiration into the airway, which is especially dangerous for those with neurological conditions, a history of stroke, or impaired coughing reflexes. These risks are often overlooked because cashews are marketed as premium or health-conscious foods, but that does not mean they are suitable for all ages. For younger people with strong and healthy organs, the body may be able to compensate and eliminate some of the negative effects. But for seniors whose bodily systems are already weakened, one small mistake repeated daily can accumulate into long-term, irreversible damage. Therefore, if you are eating cashews regularly in snacks, cereals, salads, or baked goods, now is the time to reconsider, instead of choosing a nut that is high in oxalates and sugar-raising potential. Why not switch to more joint-friendly options like almonds, walnuts, or pistachios? These alternatives are not only safer but also offer more sustainable benefits for aging bodies. We have just explored 6 types of nuts that may seem very familiar, yet they have completely different effects on joint health, especially in those over the age of 60. The first 3 nuts, almonds, walnuts, and pistachios, are silent but powerful allies. They help reduce inflammation, improve circulation, maintain muscle strength, and enhance joint flexibility as the body begins to age. No need for expensive medication or complex treatments. Sometimes, just the right handful of nuts used properly each day can make a big difference in your mobility and overall quality of life. On the other hand, we have also clearly seen that not all nuts are safe. Peanuts and cashews, although popular and widely loved, carry many hidden risks for seniors, from triggering chronic inflammation and blocking calcium absorption, to damaging the liver, kidneys, and even the nervous system. These nuts, if not used carefully, could be one of the reasons your joint pain keeps lingering without explanation. But the most important thing is not about changing your entire diet overnight. What truly matters is starting with small, simple actions that are easy to do and sustainable every day. This might mean switching from peanut butter to unsweetened almond butter, adding a few walnuts to your breakfast, or carrying a small pouch of pistachios to snack on in the afternoon instead of sugary biscuits. These little habits, when repeated consistently, will become the strong foundation for your long-term bone and joint health, and also uplift your spirit. And if you are still wondering whether just a few small nuts each day can truly make a difference, the answer is yes. Our bodies always respond to what we give them, whether it is a snack, a drink, or a conscious choice made with love for our own health. You deserve a strong body, steady feet, a clear mind, and a life of independence and freedom at any age. Don't let joint pain steal away the joy of waking up in the morning or the happiness of caring for yourself and your loved ones. Begin today. Begin with something small, the right handful of nuts, at the right time, with full awareness and care for your body. If you found today's sharing helpful, please remember to like and subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any upcoming videos. And if you have been using any of the nuts mentioned today, leave a comment below and share your experience. I am always ready to listen to your health journey, because I believe every senior deserves to live healthy, happy, and free in their own way. Wishing you strength, peace, and good control over your joint health. I look forward to seeing you in the next videos, where we will continue to discover simple but meaningful tips to help you live more deeply, joyfully, and confidently every day.